everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. I have a little bit of an impromptu video for you. I wasn't really planning on filming this, but I figured why not. I recently, my mom the other day randomly texted me this like smoothie recipe that she thought that I would like a smoothie bowl with granola and fruit, and it looked really good, and she knew that it would be something that I would probably like. And I've always wanted to try a smoothie bowl. I've always wanted to go to one of those like smoothie places that sells them, and acai bowls and all that. I've just never gotten around to it. So I was like, yeah, let me try to make my own. It's like a nice little summery snack thing. I've already made it. I've actually already eaten it. I've already made that portion of the video that you'll see in a few seconds. And it was really good. I really liked it. Definitely not super filling. It's more of just like a summer snack kind of thing. So I'm just gonna take you along with me. The actual preparation of it isn't gonna take very long. It doesn't take long to make it all, but I did film that. So I'm gonna take you down to my kitchen in a few seconds, and they will be a little snippet of a voiceover while I do that. And then I will come back on here and eat it with you guys. So if you guys want to try it, let me know how it comes out. The recipe I used, it was a little too simple, so I kind of changed it a little, as you'll see, and I'll tell you later. But everything I bought for really cheap at Stop and Shop and whatever supermarket that you shop at will have everything. And it was really fun and something really different, so I thought this would be a nice, different, fun little summer video. So I'm rambling too much, so without further ado, let's get started. First up, we're gonna add just a few things to the blender. These are frozen blueberries. You want about 6 ounces or so. I think I did a little bit more, but roughly that's what you want. Some plain Greek yogurt, about 1/3 of a cup. You could also do half a cup, but I did 1/3 of a cup. And you're just gonna add that to the blender. That's all the recipe called for. I added some almond milk though, because the blender needs some liquid to kind of get things going. So I put a very little bit. I don't even know how much. Maybe a little less than half a cup of the almond milk, and I just kind of pulsed it. And every once in a while, maybe like 3 times, I would open it and just kind of move things around, because it is kind of a thick consistency, so you want to help it along a little bit. And after a few minutes, you get it's basically just as a smoothie, you know. Scoop it out into whatever bowl or cup or whatever you want to eat it out of. And then I put my toppings. I only recorded myself putting the raspberries for some reason. But some fresh raspberries on one side. I also sliced up 1 whole kiwi, and some blueberry granola as well. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, so you saw the end result already. It's gonna be way too hard for me to show you, because it's starting to look not as pretty. Kiwis over there. It's seriously starting to melt, so we're just going to get into it. I set up most of my setup before making this, because I knew that it was going to melt in like 2 seconds. It's not bad. I think I could have done with a little less yogurt, but it's super refreshing though. Their granola, I know you saw me like put it in the blender, but in case you couldn't tell, which you probably couldn't, it's blueberry granola. recipe that I was following. Oh, it looks so ugly. You can't even barely, maybe I'll hold it. I don't know. It's not very aesthetically pleasing from this angle, but whatever. The recipe that I was using called for another type of granola, but it had nuts in it, so I couldn't eat it. So I'm allergic if you didn't know. It is good. But yeah, all of the granola, like all the options, they all had like walnuts, and I was like, I will die if I eat that, so that's not an option. So this was like the only one I saw really that I could eat. It's just regular granola and little dried blueberries that are like super small. Sorry about my metal spoon. Someone's gonna yell at me for it. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. We don't use plastic silverware, so I don't just have it laying around, and I wasn't planning on making a video out of this. So I wasn't as prepared, I guess. My water. I've been getting a couple of questions as to what this is. It's starting to fade, but it's been pretty red in a lot of my previous videos, my last couple videos, and it's just a burn. Some of my friends are like, it looks like a tattoo from like far away. It's just a burn. I was making dinner and I was taking something out of the oven. I guess I didn't open the oven wide enough, and I like tapped my arm on the oven door, and it was like really hot. I think I had the oven on like 400 or something. So even in just in that split second, it like singed a piece of my skin off. I've been putting cocoa butter on it because it helps with the scarring. I think it's getting lighter. It was a lot darker before, so. If this is this good, I can't imagine what like an actual real smoothie bowl from like one of those fancy places tastes like. It's good. The recipe also doesn't call for the almond milk. I kind of made that call. Because the blender like needs some sort of liquid to, you know, puree everything. Because I originally I just put the frozen blueberries in the yogurt. Not much was happening. So luckily, I had the almond milk, and I put probably less than half a cup in there. And then it helps, but I think it's kind of strange that the recipe didn't have that in there. my favorite part. I've always loved granola, even as a kid. I just don't eat it that much because I guess I don't know, like, what. I don't have that many options, I guess, of what I can use it with, just because my knowledge is limited. But anyway, so I was gonna say, this is a kiwi, by the way. I was super surprised with how many people loved my lo-fi video with the new little lapel mic. Like, pleasantly surprised. I didn't think that many people were gonna like really like it. So now I'm like, I don't know, should I do all my life updates with that mic? But then that's not fair to those of you who don't like that mic but like my life updates. So I don't know, maybe I'll have to switch it up like every other one, like I do on my Patreon. I don't know. That was cute. Making way. Doesn't take very long to eat. So I have a stupid question. Maybe not a stupid question. It's probably a stupid question. What's the difference between a smoothie bowl and an acai bowl? I want to try that too. But they look the same, so are they different? Is acai the ingredient is that, see, I don't know. You could tell me in the comments. I'm probably just gonna Google it after I film this video though, because I'm curious. There's a big chunk of granola in here. So good. So these are like fun things that I like to learn how to make now that I don't feel guilty for eating. If you follow me on Twitter, I post more of like my health updates on there, but so if you follow me on there, you know this already, but my health journey, I guess is what I'm calling it, is going really well. I've lost 12 pounds so far. And I feel really good, although I probably did some damage because 4th of July weekend I kind of just let myself eat whatever. But prior to the 4th of July weekend, it was 12 pounds. So now I'm back to like where I was like a year ago. So now I'm gonna lose like a little bit more and focus on like toning and stuff. I don't know. But my body feels really good. I'm really proud of myself. Like when you do it for you and you commit yourself to it and you promise yourself that you're gonna do it, like you don't do it for anybody else, you know, you just want to feel good about yourself. It really just makes a difference. I'm kind of nearing the end here. I have 2 more raspberries. I can see a dried blueberry here. The thing with this is you have to eat it like as soon as you make it. It kind of like made enough for 2. Kind of like 1.5, maybe like more that I could eat. sure he's building a shed in the backyard. Casual things, like I'll come home and he's like cutting down a tree. Like, he's a very outdoorsy person, very handy person. So he's working outside right now, but I knew he wanted to try it, so I poured some into a cup for him, but then I couldn't find him, like where he was in the backyard. But I was trying to like give it to him, so I was just walking around, and eventually I just put it in the fridge for him, so it's gonna be like soup for him. It's not really gonna be frozen anymore, but I guess he could just drink it. But then as I was looking for him, mine melted, kind of. So, but it's all good. It was still really good. Does my lighting look better? I found the exposure knob on my camera that either makes it really white out or like more like saturated with more like color, more vibrant. And I think in my last video I might have accidentally hit it, and that's why I looked so, what's my throat? Why I looked so white in my last video. So I think it looks a little bit better. I also have these pieces. I'll show you. These orange plastic pieces that go all around my ring light here. I took one off, so on the bottom there's more of a whiter light so that I don't look so orange all the time. I think this looks a little bit better. I don't know. I'm constantly playing it with it, but you guys can let me know what you think. I'm trying to like scrape the bowl without actually scraping the bowl. I'd say we're pretty much done. It's good. It wasn't like as filling because really it's just like fruit, yogurt, and a little bit of milk. I guess the granola would be like the most fitting part, or filling part. So yeah, next time I'd probably put more, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was something fun for summer. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little mukbang. Look, I'm really bright again. The heck, man. Let's see. I don't know. Whatever, the video's over anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, it was very impromptu mukbang. I really wasn't gonna film this. I had done my makeup to like film today, so it was already done, and I was just like, why not? So here we are. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other like recommendations of what I could eat in mukbang videos, because I like filming them. Like, I don't mind eating on camera anymore. I feel like once you do it once, you're just like, all right, well, it's been done, you know. So if you have any recommendations for